Hey, it's Kaero. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're in Mythic doing standard best of one ranked using mono white humans. The addition of Coppercoat Vanguard from the new set really brings humans to the forefront of aggro decks. It's one of the top decks in the best of one meta right now. We are in Mythic. I'll do a quick deck breakdown with you, and then we'll go right into the gameplay. If you want to skip any of that, just head below to the timestamps and go straight into it. So here's the deck. We did a Selesnya humans deck when it first came out with Coppercoat Vanguard. Now we're just going shifting straight into mono white. I think this is probably the best build of it. This is the one that I've had the most luck with. So a lot of familiar faces here. New cards of note are Coppercoat Vanguard. As I said, the 2-drop here that gives all your humans +1/+0 and Ward 1. A lot of people forget about the Ward 1 and they target your stuff and then their stuff just fizzles, and it's really cool when it happens. We do have Guardian of New Benalia in here, a human soldier that you can discard a card and make it indestructible. Very good against some removal spells. Ossification is a new add here. It's a great removal spell. It's an enchantment, so typically these white aggro decks don't really use the enchantments like that because they typically cost like 3 or 4 mana and they're too expensive. But Ossification is such a great card that it fits right in with soldiers. We do have a few non-creature spells in here, but we want to make sure that we cast those usually before we cast Thalia. Sometimes we have to tax ourselves, no big deal. But Thalia is a 4 of in here because there's just so many powerful non-creature spells in the meta right now. Adolin is the premier 3-drop for white-based aggro decks, and as such we have 4 of those in here. We have 3 Brutal Cathars and a lot of Mishra's Foundries. This is the day before the bans take effect. If you haven't heard about the bans yet, there are 3 cards that are going to be banned in the meta going forward. They're active right now, but I'm not showing matches with them because this deck is going to be, it's good right now. It's going to be even better after the bans take effect tomorrow. So this is the 29th. Tomorrow, I believe, on the 30th, they take effect. And those bans are Fable, the Mirror Breaker, Invoke Despair, and Reckoner Bankbuster. So thanks for watching the video. I appreciate it. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up. And leave a comment if you have any questions. Opponent goes first. We only have 1 land. We got a mulligan that. Alright, we can keep this. We'll get rid of Ossification. Keep all of our creatures. That's what's really important to us. Start out with the trusty old Skrelv to protect our stuff. There's a Beast Caller. So Brutal Cathar can take care of that pretty well. Scrap Gorger. Mono green. A little bit strange. So, we can go Thalia, give Guardian of New Benalia, or we can enlist with Guardian of New Benalia, go in for 3. Seems like a good plan. Enlist you. Tap you. Gobakon. Yeah, I guess we do kind of want that. We don't want the plains. So we can go Gobakon and then Thalia. Because we don't want him to drop like a big Nissa or something crazy. No attacks. Ancient Imperiosaur and Doomscar Warrior. They're going to convoke this and it's going to be an absolute monster with Ward 2. Okay. Let's go Phyrexian Mana. Pro Green. Let's hit the Gobakon. And we want to do this pre-Thalia because we won't be able to cast it. So we'll cast this now. Now Thalia. So this costs 9. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7. No blocks on that. Alright, we got there. So we just stopped their big snowball plan into the Imperiosaur, and that was it. Good game. Alright, we go first. Skrelv, and then probably Thalia, Coppercoat later. We do have to make sure that we're not taxing the hell out of ourselves with Thalia on Invasion and Ossification here. But it'll probably be worth it as long as we draw the next land to get that Thalia down, depending on what we're playing here. If we're playing like against another white deck or something, maybe not. So I think we are playing against another white deck, but it's mono. It's probably mono white mid-ranger control based on that. Okay. Really wanted to go Invasion of Gobakhan. Hit it. Maybe this turn we can go Gobakhan. So Sunfall is going to cost them like 6 mana right now. Depopulate will cost them 5. Sunfall. I knew it. I knew it. They have an Emperor. Can we kill them before they Sunfall? We go Coppercoat Vanguard. We hit for 4, 5, 6, 7. They go to 9. They can bring the Emperor in. Let's take Emperor. I think we can kill him before it matters. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figured we'd be able to kill him unless they drew like targeted removal there. Take Emperor. Because Sunfall is like the go-to choice, right? You're like, oh my god, I want to take Sunfall because that's just going to destroy my whole board. But it takes them 6 mana to cast. So then we have lethal on board here, and then instead of going Gobakhan, we just go straight to the face. Good game. Opponent goes first 2 1-drops and 2 2-drops. How will this work out for us? So what's our process here? What's our priority? Probably Recruitment Officer... Coppercoat Vanguard, Gobakhan and Skrelv on 3. Hit the Gobakhan with Recruitment Officer. Probably the sequence. Fiend's Tower. So it could be Esper Legends. Might have to hit Gobakhan on 2. Oh, green 2. Alright, let's attack first. We'll Gobakon on 2. Let's get rid of whatever they're about to play. Herd Migration. Okay, so this is the ramp. This is the 5-color domain ramp deck. Rebel Mountain. Fable. Alright. Playing the Fable for one more day. I get you. I feel you. So we get Coppercoat down and Skrelv. We don't have to really worry about Wandering Emperor targeting our stuff. Get rid of the Fable. They also don't have double white for Emperor yet, unless they have another white land in their hand, because they just cycled out their Spar's headquarters. Okay, there's the other white. They need to Emperor now, or else we're going to have Coppercoat Vanguard come down, and they're not going to be able to target our stuff with the Emperor. We'll just go straight to face. If they don't block Adeline here, they're just going to take so much damage. It's like board wipe or bust. That Emperor's not doing anything right now. They could do like a drag to the bottom. Land, mountain, swamp. Yeah, they could do a drag to the bottom if they have that. Alright, that's going to take all their mana, though. Or 2 of it, anyway. Alright, I think we are good. Brutal Cathar or Ossification? Does it matter? Probably this, since it's a human. Take that. Head to the face. Got there. Good game. We're going first 2 mana. 3 1-drops, 2 Guardians of New Benalia. Not the greatest, but we'll start aggressive with the Recruitment Officer. We don't really have to worry too much about Skrelv because the Guardian of New Benalia have their own built-in ways to defend themselves. This will be a great blocker against Mono Red. What happens if we don't draw that 3rd land? We can't Brutal Cathar. I guess we just hold Guardian back to block the etching. Okay, we'll take it. Can't let Mono Red get too crazy with us, though. Alright, there we go. Coppercoat and a Foundry. Let's go Coppercoat first. We'll play Coppercoat and Hopeful Initiate. Then we'll draw the land. I guess we don't really need it. No, we'll throw that away. Coppercoat's fine. Take that Cathar. Got Ward 1 activated on all these. We've got some good blockers. So that'll take us to 6. Only thing they could have is a lightning strike. They can't stoke the flames on us this turn. So that brings us to 6. Play another creature, perhaps. And then we get in. We Brutal Cathar the creature, and then we get in for 1, 2, 3. I think we're just going to take it. That's our best option. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 with the Hopeful Initiate training. They block something else. Hopeful Initiate trains. We take the Epicure. They have to block the biggest thing, and they'll take 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Will they die? I think they're dead unless they have an instant speed removal for Vanguard. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They could hit a blood token, see if they get a play with fire or something. The suspense is killing me. What do they have? They lightning strike that. And don't have the ward. If they lightning strike the Vanguard, they could have lived. I think that was quite a misplay. Because the Vanguard would have brought everything else down in power. And they probably would have been able to get us next turn. Alright, good game. It happens to everybody. Opponent goes first. Recruitment Officer. We'd have nothing on turn 2. That's concerning, actually. But we are on the draw, so we could draw something. Maybe even another 1-drop would be fine as long as we hit Adeline on 3. So it begins. Mono White versus Mono Red. Coppercoat is a good draw. Burn it out, baby. I know you want to. Go ahead. It's fine. Okay. So we're going to 17. Good time to burn away that Vanguard too, because we're going to hit Adeline, attack with the Vanguard, and we're going to start pushing some damage. That's unfortunate. No blocks. Okay, so what we do now is Adeline, attack with Vanguard, make Adeline big to block the Stormseeker. Next turn we Brutal Cathar the Stormseeker and Recruitment Officer. 4 damage to us. Can't kill any of our creatures because of the ward. We actually might have to Brutal Cathar one of these Phoenix chicks. Getting dangerously close to 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, wait. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We just got to risk it. Risk that they don't have burn to finish us off. They probably do, but if we take one of the Phoenix chicks, that's not going to help us either. So let's see if they've got it. Swift Spear. Any burn? No. Felden. They attack with everything. I'm not blocking Felden. I'm not giving them an opportunity to draw a Blade with Fire and kill us. Okay. So here we take 2, we go to 3. They have no cards in hand. Oh no, we go to 1. Sorry. Yeah, we can go to 1, I think. 2, 3, 4. All right. And here we go. Good game. That was very close. They played well. We're going first with a Skrelv, turn 2 Guardian, turn 3 Adeline, turn 4 Adversary. I like it. Mono Red again. A lot of red tonight. Alright, that's good though, because we have a Guardian which is very good against red. And we happen to have an extra land here that we don't necessarily need. Now we definitely don't need that extra land, so we can go attack. Make a human. Squee. They can't attack though. Squee's not great on the defense. So, let's get them while they're down here. Pump it up. Good game. We're going first. Ooh, we only have access to 1 plains. That's going to be tough on turn 3 with Adeline if we don't draw another one. I'm going to put my faith in the cards and say that we will. This will be fine. Plains first. Mono Red again. Alright, in that case, we're going to go Thalia. Get our first striker down. They'll want to burn that away for sure. Take the Adversary. I don't mind making those trades with Mono Red because generally, like, if the game goes longer, Mono White Humans is going to win out over Mono Red. We just have more resources. We have lifelink. They don't. We have ways of getting there. Furnace Punisher, Devastator, Adversary. The burn in the graveyard is Nahiri's Warcrafting. They're 2 lands off from Adversary being good, really. Devastator's probably the thing that hurts us the most, although we can Brutal Cathar that away. Let's get rid of the Punisher. Let's go after this, just to like mess with them and see if they're going to block with the Pit Fighter here. If we draw that extra land next turn, we go Coppercoat Vanguard and Brutal Cathar, and then we're able to hit this invasion and attack with these 2. That would be great. They hit the rope there. I don't know if they're going to want to play anymore or not. Maybe they had something going on, distraction. They could just rope us out, which is fine. That's the champagne of victory. Don't mind the rope. Alright, they hit the rope. That's fine. That makes for more editing work, but alright. We go Coppercoat Vanguard. We go Brutal Cathar. We take you. We hit you. We hit this. Got it. In the bag, baby. Alright. We take those victories. It's okay. Good game. So that wraps up the Mono White Humans video. Like I said in the intro, post-ban, I think this deck's going to be even stronger than it is right now. And it's already putting up a very, very good win rate. I think like 65% or something like that. So thanks for subscribing. Thanks for hitting that thumbs up and leaving any comments with any questions you have down below. And I'll see you next time.